Hi, a very good afternoon. I would like to welcome all of you to the webinar sessions of the ZOHO CRM, and it is organized by Febno Technologies in association with the ZOHO MIA team. So first of all, we are just here to just give an introduction about the ZOHO CRM. As you all know, the ZOHO is one of the leading CRM software solutions, which is available in the market currently. And these sessions will be giving a brief and detailed idea about how the CRM system is working. So now I would like to invite Mr. Nishar to give a brief description about the ZOHO solutions and all. And Nishar will be taking care from here. Nishar, welcome, Nishar.
Thank you so much, Abdul, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. And we are very glad. Thank you so much for your time and attending this webinar. So let me introduce myself. My name is Nishar, and I'm a part of partner management MIA team, closely working with Febno Technologies in giving customers the best fit solution to operate their business. Talking about ZOHO, we are there, not new in the market. We're there from 25 plus years. I started in 1996. We have a whole suite of 50 plus applications supporting all the business needs, every department. And we are a global company, not only based in any specific region, but we have a global reach. We have already celebrated 75 plus million users, and we have like a very huge team supporting all our customers, and we are happy and very proud to say that we have already crossed the mark of 500K customers. Talking about a global footprint, as every region has a specific need for data centers and local presence, we are present. You can see in the map in front of you, our footprint is global. We have regional data centers present there to support the regional needs. Also, for the current MIA region data center, we are proposed and we have announced that it would be in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia soon. Speaking about ZOHO's MIA presence, so we have a big team here supporting locally our customers. We have our local offices right from UAE till all the parts of Africa as well, supporting our customers and partners locally to equip all the local and regional business with the best of best software solutions. So being in ZOHO, we understand the need for localization of products and services in the local market. So our product supports Arabic, as in we are focusing on localizing all the products in Arabic translation, that is right to left support. Also integrating with local payment gateways is one of our key objectives to provide ease of use and business adaptation for all our customers. Complying, we are 100% compliance with, in case of privacy laws, we have already been certified in all sorts of objectives, in achieving all sorts of objectives and providing with all the necessary certification. Our contents are already being translated into Arabic to support the local needs. We have an operational office here in UAE. This is our regional HQ. Supporting our MIA customers and partners. Also, we have regional presence in other countries. Talking about a growth as in I want to portray over here, we have been welcomed with open arms by our customers. As you can see in our growth ratio, it's from 2020 to 2021. We have been growing massively in this region, and in the index figure as well, if you see the objective of showing you this figure is after starting our regional efforts, after understanding the local needs of language, of regional privacy laws, of having regional certifications, having local and native speakers within our team has equipped us in all sense. So the index chart shows as in how much we have grown in the coming days. We position ourselves not just like a software company. We are a full-fledged technology company. Why technology company? We believe in providing business needs, addressing business needs with the help of the best technological solutions, and not only the best technological solution, but our also main objective is ease of use as well. So why ZOHO? talking about why we call it like all-in-one platform solution. So as you can see in your screen, right from the first approach to a business, right from a website, right from building a website, having the website management like Zoho site, we address all departments. When it comes to sales and marketing, we have a complete finance solution, a complete HR suite, and when we would be talking more about the CRM aspect in this webinar, that would be in part of the sales and marketing suite of Zoho. So talking about our apps, we have our apps standalone as well as in suites. Standalone to provide specific business needs. Also, we have our platforms when it comes to customer experience, finance, HR solutions, and all departments addressing all departmental needs. Also, we have our own one all-in-one operating systems for business that is known as Zoho One. So I would like to highlight over here, not only we have been welcomed with open arms by our customers, but we have strategic government partnership also in the region. So would like to highlight some of the UAE regional partnership. We have been a partner with Dubai Economy and Tourism. We are supporting in association with Zoho. We are supporting their Go Paperless mission. Also, we have been strategically partnered with Dubai Economic Development Authority, as well as we have our whole range of customers. So over here, I hear sometimes is Zoho a mid-market segment target company? Is Zoho is only for SMEs? I would like to portray a Zoho is for everyone, and we have our customers right from enterprise to mid-market, as well as in the SME segment. So the major concern that I have seen coming to this market, I have seen the when it comes to using cloud application or going to the cloud, there's a huge concern when it comes to privacy, and we all agree that. So would like to highlight over here, we don't depend on ad revenues. Even if our free version, even in our paid version, whatever it is, we don't sell our customer data in any terms. We don't look to monetize our customer data, and we are heavily privacy focused for our customers. Talking about our ratings and user ratings given by our critics and users, as you can see on the screen, we have been listed as a leader in enterprise and mid-market segment by Gartner, as well as we have been in all app providing platforms. We have been rated on the very good side. We have been having customer testimonies posted all around as well. So thank you, and I believe now you have a gist of who we are and what we bring onto the table. So I would like to hand it over to Ajit, who is our CRM expert for today, and he would portray the CRM for us. Over to you, Ajit.
Thank you very much, Nisha, for the wonderful introduction about Zoho. So, hello everyone. Good evening. It is nice to meet you all at this webinar. And firstly, before starting anything, let me introduce myself. And before that, let me turn on the web camera just to know that, just to let you all know that Ajit has a face. All right. All right. So, hello everyone. Good evening once again. So, let me just do a quick check on my system first of all before we give it a start. So, can I get a thumbs up for my audio? Is my voice audible? Are everyone able to hear me clearly? Yeah, I can see a couple of hands going up. Thumbs up. All right. Thank you. I hope it is the same for everyone. Oh, wow. Lots of thumbs ups. Thank you. Yep. Now, what about my web camera? Does it seem to be distorted? And is it clear enough? Is it syncing with my voice? All right. Thank you for that as well. Perfect. So, so as Nishar introduced, so he's from the partner management team, and he takes care of the business development part, and he would have given you a glimpse of what is Zoho, where do we stand in terms of the market, who are the brands, big brands, who are our customers, and so on. So here I'm Ajit. I'm from the partner team, and I manage the whole of NIA region when it comes to partner development as well as the technical part of the pre-sales part as well. So, and I've been with Zoho since 2015, and I'm enjoying this journey a lot. And yes, currently I'm seated in my office, and so that's the background. So, all right. So, I'm here to give you highlights of what is Zoho CRM, what are the uniqueness of Zoho CRM, and how Zoho CRM can be helpful in your day-to-day life or in your day-to-day, routine. Let's say you're logging in at the morning from 9 to 5. So, how is Zoho CRM going to help you in your day-to-day job? So, let me share my screen. Right. There we go. Can I get a thumbs up for this as well? If everyone are able to see my Zoho CRM logo screen, then we are good to go. All right, I can see lots of thumbs up. All right, let's me switch here. And if you have any question, just feel free to use the question and answer box, and we'll be happy to assist you on this. All right, so Zoho CRM. So what is Zoho CRM? In general, Zoho CRM is a customer relationship management tool, mainly used to manage your customers in a streamlined, with some process diluted, with some automation diluted, and with some sort of UI diluted as well. So all these things combined together form Zoho CRM, which is going to be used for a revenue generating process. Now, just to give you a heads up, this slide has close to 61. This deck has close to 61 slides, but I'm not going to bore all of you by running through all of these slides. I'm going to cherry pick the essential slides, and I'm going to explain to you about the effectiveness of Zoho CRM and where do we actually stand when it comes to automation and when it comes to prioritization of the customers and much more. So these are some of the slides that Nishar would have already run through. So we are, champions strong since 2005, and some of these are common slides that Nishar would have already run through. Now let's start from here. Now, what makes Zoho CRM different? So we have lots of CRMs in the market, but still, what makes Zoho CRM stand out of the crowd comparing the other softwares and the other applications that are available in the market? So when it comes to the implementation, it is easily understandable, and the adoption rate is really high. Okay, so no matter whatever complex it is, it might we have lots of resources which helps you understand how actually exactly a feature works, or how exactly a respective implementation works, or how an automation works, which helps you to adopt Zoho CRM very fast. Now, it also helps you to work with your existing applications. You might be migrating from any application, let's be XYZ or ABC application. We have integration with those applications. So we have a marketplace, or like it's called, you can consider it like a Google Store or Apple Store, where we have 1,000+ applications. Right? And this slide, just imagine this slide. I actually, we prepared it last week. Okay, where I mentioned 1,000+ applications, but in the due course of 7 days, 1 week, we launched nearly close to 200+ applications. So that's the speed of how we are developing, and that's the demand we are creating when it comes to the integration of the existing applications. And we are omni-channel. It is not necessary that only certain companies need to use any, starting from hospital till hospitality. Okay, just see the contrast. So we are an omni-channel market-ready application, and we have a scalable ecosystem, flexible contracts, and we have mobile functionality as well when it comes to Zoho CRM. Now, what can Zoho CRM do for your business? Let's say a person is logging in the morning at 9 and he goes and he ends his day in the evening around 5 or 6 regular working hours. So during these regular working hours, excluding all his breaks and his other pastimes, so he can make use of the system to build a good communication system with the customers, and which helps in creating productivity and generating the revenue. And we have automations or blueprint systems which helps you to take smarter decisions over time, and these decisions can also be negotiated with your higher authorities in the name of approvals and in the name of delegations. And as I said, we have deal management system which helps you to generate more and more revenue. We have personalized customer journeys that can be built within. So when it comes to customers, it's not just going to be a handful of customers, it's going to be like overflow of customers that we will be handling. So when it comes to customers, it is highly necessary to track the journey, like how they came in and how what is the status now and so on. So we have features that helps you to create customer journeys to track their complete A to Z process, and increased customer loyalty as well, where you can make use of customized solutions to track the loyalty of the customers as well. It reduces your sales cycle and improves customer retention. Yes. Now these are some of the turnkey CRM solutions where when it comes to a CRM solution, you need to have an end-to-end business consultancy. You need to have in-depth feasibility to understand the product and the business case so that you can implement it directly into the system. The usage of analytics is going to play a major role when it comes to your organization development, because no matter whatever context or how much of a context you're dealing with, it's the analytics that tells you where your company stands. So we have that in-depth recommendation of analytics to optimize your business processes. Now, these are some of our key differentiators when it comes to the business perspective. So we have a strong R&D, and as Nishar was explaining, we have a suite of applications, and we CRM is also included in the bundles of applications as well. We are bootstrapped and lowest implementation time, and at least 50% of average industry time it will take to go ahead and implement a solution. And these are some of the advanced automation features that makes us really stand out of the crowd. As I said previously, we are an omni-channel and we are ready for remote work, email, web conferencing, phone, chat, and social media. So all of these integrates within Zoho CRM. So when it comes to email, we integrate with your email communication system, and we integrate with your web conferencing system, just like how we are chatting now. So this is actually an engagement that was created in CRM, which integrates with Zoho Meeting, and that's where we are here, the web conferencing system. And you can integrate your phone bridge providers like Twilio, RingCentral, and you can also customize these phone bridge integrations into Zoho CRM as well. And we have integrations with chat, where you, when someone contacts you through your website, you can have them created as a lead or contact within Zoho CRM. And of course, social integration like Facebook, Twitter. We have inbuilt analytics that helps you to measure the trend of your business on a day-to-day basis, not only on a day-to-day basis, but on an hour-to-hour basis, which self-refreshes the screen to show you what is the current trend of your business in the organization. Zia is the talk of the town since 2018, and it is one of our AI tools that is not only, it's not only like a built-in AI tool, but you can actually teach this AI tool how to behave in the system, how to answer, what are the questions that it needs to capture, and so on. You can teach Zia as well. That's the special feature about our AI tool. And Blueprint and Command Center are our powerful automation tool, which helps you to define a customer's journey. And yes, this is again the same thing with some points that are highlighted. Our CRM is intelligent because of the following factors: omni-channel, we have mobile access, analytics, we have a 360-degree customer view. Now just imagine, okay, there is uh, again, a person is logging in at morning 9. He jumps into one particular tab to view the contact information. He jumps into another tab to view the contact's email. He jumps into another tab to view the contact's, let's say, help desk request, that is customer service request. So just imagine how frustrating, or how kind of situation, how uh, difficult the situation will be when a person is made to access multiple tabs. So 360-degree view is something that we provide in CRM, where on one click of a customer, you'll be able to view the complete information of their emails, their strategic movements, their invoices, their trend, their customer service request, and whatnot. Based on the integration, it just keeps adding. So that's the 360-degree customer view from one page, everything combined into a single umbrella. So that's intelligent part of Zoho CRM. And this has been one of our very latest development, especially during the pandemic. And we had lots of Twitter posts, lots of LinkedIn posts, and lots of social media fan base, especially for this Canvas view. So Canvas view, it will help you to go ahead and redefine your complete page of your CRM. Now, so just imagine your CRM page in just black and white. From the black and white page, it gets turned out into a picturestic page with lots of images, with colorful diagrams and so on. So without any coding, because the time when I say UI, okay, the first thing everyone will think is about, we can modify it using HTML or CSS. No, not at all. This is a no code, just drag and drop type of a UI management with the Zoho CRM and the Canvas view, where you can design your own studio of how a contact page should look like, starting from the picture, starting from the essential fields. So when it comes to your contact, you might be handling, you might be managing close to, let's say, 50 plus fields at least, but all those are not necessary. I need only the essential information for me to carry over. So this is where I go ahead and prepare this canvas view. So this is one such example of a canvas view, where so this previous one is related to a real estate or a property management. So this is a insurance company where I track all the policy numbers, the policy, the vehicles that I insured, and for a particular contact. So this is how a template of a canvas view will look like. And yes, and this is an electronic company which sells watches and electronic items. And this is how the canvas view can look like. Yes, this is an omni-channel experience, what we were referring to. So where in one single page, you will have a complete view of the emails, their previous messages, their real-time signals, and a fully fledged, in just one page, whatever interactions you have. And when it comes to telephony, we do have 50 plus telephony partners. We have multi-vendor integration support. And if something is not available, let's say if a vendor is not available within our marketplace, we provide the APIs where you can build your own telephony widget and bring it to the system. These are our social media. And when it comes to social media, it's not just that we go ahead and sync all the necessary comments or posts. We also go ahead and show you the trend of what was last month leads and what's for this month and total accounts created out of it and so on. And this is a beautiful view of email integration setup. Okay, again, not necessary to navigate between multiple tabs within the same UI, a 360-degree view. We provide an inbuilt email system, okay, in the name of sales inbox, where the emails that you integrate with your mailbox will be synced, and it will not only just a sync, it will be categorized as you see on the screen based on the emails from the deals or the contact, or emails from fresh people who are not in not even present or created as lead or contact for that. And we have live chat engagement where people can interact from your system and they directly get dropped into zones. Hotels, it's not only for you as users, but it is also for your own contacts who can see their status of data, their complete set of invoices, their quotations, what sort of negotiations they have done, and so on. So it is a replica of the complete CRM system in the form of a portal where the portal user, they'll get a separate login and a password to go ahead and see their complete set of information. And this is exactly the 360-degree view I was referring to. There's a contact named Miss Dolores Grant. I just click on that contact. There you go. I see the social interactions. I see the best time to contact her. I see the number of deals that I engaged with her, and I and there is also more below this. Okay, where I can see the emails that are integrate. I mean that are from Dolores and who's taking care of her and so on. Okay, so this is a 360-degree customer view. What I was. And again, 360-degree view where this is what I was referring to. You can have a complete view of emails, contacts, deals, codes, invoices, activities, tickets, whatnot, and this circle even goes bigger. Command center, it is our precision complex process where you can track a customer journey across various modules. Like you can track literally every journey of a customer. How is he coming into the system? What are the steps he's taking? What are the steps as a CRM user has been taken to engage that customer? What are the progresses of this particular clients and this particular organization? And so the complete journey from the time he's entering into the system till he's becoming a qualified person and till a deal is closed out of him, or let's say even if he's not active at all, the complete process is managed using command center. So this is one of a complex command center where you can orchestrate your customer journeys. So now if you see here, it will have lots of, even the tiniest part, which is like an approval or a rejection or a payment failure, can be tracked using this orchestration in the name of command center. Wizards is also a very recently introduced feature, and it helps you to streamline your uh, data management when it comes to a contact or a lead. Just imagine, as I was telling in my initial set of slides, when you're handling a contact or a lead, it might have 100 plus fields or 50 plus fields. Filling all at once would be difficult. So subdividing them into different categories. So let's say this is for a university where the first set of information is I need to gather student information. Once that is done, I need to go to the academy. Once that is done, I need to go to their admission process. All right. So this is where I subdivide my layouts into different categories, and each category is defined as a wizard. And once I complete each category, it goes on to the next. And this is again no code. I mean, no code at all feature. Just drag and drop. Color coded meetings. Just like how you manage your Google Calendar, you have color coded where you can prioritize your meetings accordingly, red, yellow, and you can give your own skill based. This is really essential when it comes to assignment of leads or contacts to people within your organization. So you need predefined automation where you can choose people to route the request or the leads that are assigned, either based on geographic location or based on the optimized follow-ups or based on their skill set and so on. I mean, a user skill set. So you can group them and you can assign to them round robin basis, so that each and every record that is creating not only gets not only it gets filled, assigned, but there'll be an equal assignment of these data to each people to work on. Source attribution. So we have different set of sources like social, like Facebook or Twitter, or through LinkedIn Sales Navigator, through which you can go ahead and track the sources of leads. So you will not be lost like where this lead was created from, or how suddenly this lead appeared and so on. So this is where you can make it source. Multiple touch points attribution, it is again touch points, so from which sources these leads came in. So was it through a webinar, was it through a survey, or was it through a campaign email and so on. So this helps you to mainly track the return on investments when it comes to marketing strategies. Google Ads integration, we have a ready-made Google Ads integration where the complete tracking from the GCL ID till the return on investments can be tracked. And this page that you're seeing is an inbuilt page within ZOHO CRM that gets automatically created in the form of analytics as soon as you integrate with the analytics. Scoring rules, it helps you to qualify your day-to-day work or your day-to-day leads or contacts whom you're dealing with. So as I said, dealing with hundreds of contacts, it's not an easy job at all. So you need an easier way to qualify them, and in a quicker way as well. So this is where you assign points for each and every data that is present in a particular lead or a contact. So based on the data that is present, the points get added, and based on the overall tallied points, you decide whether to qualify this lead or not. Customer segmentation, where you can segment customers into different buckets and so on. So these are some things which I can give a run through. Just quickly run these slides so that we can cover the main process. Okay, and this is something like a sales process management, where ZOHO CRM, it allows you to, right from the time a lead is created till a deal is closed, the whole cycle is called as a sales process management, which helps you to automatically escalate if a ticket is not answered on time, if something is not done as per the process and so on. So this complete sales process management can be managed within CRM. And this is something really essential and very commonly used among any vertical, let it be manufacturing industry or an ERP software industry or a gaming industry. So anyone you take, they use Blueprint. It is mainly used to define a process flow among various steps or various actions that are taken for a particular leads, just from the starting stage till delivery is done or the order is closed and so on. So this whole process is called as Blueprint. And workflows and automations, yes, this is one of our powerful tool that helps you to set up things in a neat way where based on conditions, when certain actions happens, you trigger something as simple as that. The one line quotation for this is you set it and forget it. So one time you set it, you're not just going to go ahead and begin to teach them every day. You set it, and when the condition or the criteria matches, it's going to trigger on its own, even without your intervention. And we have a forecasting system where you can forecast the deals that are being handled by various managers. You can set the targets for them, and that needs to be closed within a quarter or within a year. And this will also create reports whether these targets are met or not. Analytics, the essential part. These are the different sorts of analytics that we have. This is one of a page of a report how you can go ahead and create a report accordingly. This is a full-blown analytics chart that is present. Anomaly detector. It is again something that is powered by the internal AI tool that helps you to track the trend of the emails that are sent. So it completely helps you to detect the fluctuations in your sales pipeline emails, like the number of emails that are sent, the bounced or opens. So what is the current trend, and what is the actual trend, and so on. And these are the different zone where you can track your complete analytics on the record count versus the return on investments. And we have comparative charts as well. So these are the different sorts of analytics that will help you to go ahead and grow your organization in different formats and see the numbers as you wish. So again, coming to the web form analytics, when a web form is integrated, it will help you to track the amount of drop percentage or amount of submissions percentage. And yes, you'll also be able to do the A/B testing. And this is a quadrant analysis where a 4 quadrant you'll be able to find out uh, which salesperson stands where and what was the overall revenue generated as well. Same goes for zones. And this is another type called target meters, pipeline metrics analytics, cohort analytics, mobile analytics as well. Yes, so not only it is needed for you to go ahead and log into your system to view these analytics. We have a dedicated CRM analytics application that you can find in App Store and Google Play Store, which you can download, and you can just view the analytics on the go. And predictive and intelligence is something that is powered by Zia Vision. So based on your interaction with your day-to-day deals or contacts, okay, so Zia goes ahead and predicts how far is your prediction score or the conversion score, qualification score accordingly. And it helps you to give you various suggestions like, why don't you send an email? Why don't you set up a workflow rule to simplify this process? So this is the prediction and suggestions by Zia. And this is again Zia voice. As the name says, you talk to Zia, it will give you the respective information. Email sentiment and intent. So based on the contents of an email, it will help you to track the people who are really enjoying your service, and see people who are not actually happy with your service. So this is one such example. And our AI tool also helps you to go ahead and suggest a time when you can contact a respective person. So based on the series of interactions for a month or for a couple of weeks, so Zia takes a note of all these timings in the back end, based on their response rate and based on the you replying rate, and it will suggest an average time to contact the respective person so that you don't disturb or contact using on time, or you go ahead and ensure that you call them at the right time, etc. Collaborative tool as well, where we have internal feeds module where you can have an internal collaborative tool which helps you to tag your managers, or your managers can tag you in case of any meetings and so on, just like an internal social media tool. This is our mobile interface where we have real-time access to the customers data, and this, there's no additional cost for the mobile platform that needs to be used, so you can just track everything. And you can also, the ZIA AI tool also integrates with our internal mobile tool as well. So this is an example of our scale on a daily basis. So we have 82 million requests, 50 million workflow rules, 1 million leads, 200,000 deals closed, and 50,000 blueprints triggered. A customer stack is in terms of sales, marketing, support, field service, voice assistant, e-commerce. So this is a personalization stack of the application. So we have journey orchestration, which we discussed about the process management in the name of command center and blueprint, intelligence in the name of ZIA, signals in the name of notifications, contextual data in the name of analytics. So this is the complete customer experience stack. So this whole package forms ZOHO CRM. So our platform capabilities are, we have, it's not only the features that I showed you, we have a lot more than that. In fact, one size does not fit all. When it comes to a solution, or when it comes to an organization, of course there'll be places where we might need customized solutions. So that is where we have our mobile SDKs or software development kits, where you can develop your own micro application and embed it within ZOHO CRM, and then have it integrated both with the help of developers. And we have CRM developer platform which helps you to create beautiful widgets and applications that can be integrated. And this is the technical stack where we talk about security, scalability, reliability, and serverless functions as well. And this is a developer ecosystem. So when it comes to ZOHO CRM's API, our APIs are completely open. You can find it anywhere. Even if you Google it, you'll be able to find it. So using our APIs, you can integrate it with third-party applications. You can create your own widgets that you can embed it within CRM to change the complete look and feel as well. And we have sandbox as well within CRM that helps you to create a testing environment. And this testing environment is something that it's not only used for testing. If you're satisfied with your testing, without any without any hassle, you can go ahead and transfer the complete changes that you have made into the production account. That's the specialty of sandbox as well. And this is one of our latest, releases as well, which is client scripting, which helps you to, create custom coding within ZOHO CRM with low latency, and this runs on our own server. And these are some of the marketplace examples with over 1,000 plus applications. LinkedIn, Google, we can see lots of big names here. And as we discussed in the very first slide, 50% faster implementation. These are some of our awards. Forbes Best Enterprise Software Vendor. And these are some of our customer testimonials, which I wanted to, show you to you over this webinar. And this is our India's top financial services company with ZOHO CRM. Yes, and this is just a glimpse of what they do and how CRM had been helpful for them. And finally, why choose ZOHO? We have an integrated software. It's because the data privacy and security, and the faster deployment rate, and our pricing is completely transparent as well. And these are all our compliance certificates, and you'll be able to find it online as well. That's it, my dear people. Sorry about that call. So that's it, my dear people. So that's about the complete overview of ZOHO CRM. And of course, when it comes to ZOHO CRM, there's a lot more than that. But of course, 1 to 2 hours of time will not at all be enough to complete the whole CRM. There are lots to talk, and there are lots of other features as well that will help you in from the timeless process to complex process as well. So I hope this session was completely informative for all of you. And let me hand over the stage to Nisha and Nijat. Thank you very much. And by the way, if there are any questions, feel free to let me know. We'll take it up. So yeah. So we have a couple of questions here. Let me just read it out to get an answer. Does the CRM having an integration with Dynamics 365 FinOps or Business Center? So this is something, yeah. Based on my experience, I've also seen the integrations with Dynamics 365. Okay, so though we might not have a direct integration, as I said, we do have APIs using which we can have this integrated and create two-way sync or two-way communication between both of them. And how easy it is to build an integration. So integration, it purely depends upon the complexity of the cases, like how, what kind of case it is, and whether it's a simple thing to build or whether it requires lots of developer intervention and so on. So yeah, it purely depends. So I cannot actually say it's actually like. An easy task or a difficult task. It purely depends on the time, and it purely depends on the complexity of the integration as well.
Nijat, I think it is better you can just take care from now, and after that we can have an answer to the complete Q&A. That will be fine, I think so.
So thank you, Ajit. It was a wonderful session. So I hope everyone get an idea about ZOHO CRM and all. So we can start. So hi everyone. So I'm really happy to see many people join here, and I would like to thank you everyone. So most of the people that joined here is familiar to us, and really appreciate. And it has been a honor to have you here in this webinar. So thank you everyone. So we can just start. So I'm going to present here is the integration between telephony and CRM. So as Mr. Ajit said, like we can integrate, the ZOHO can integrate many telephony partners. There are a lot of partners are available which can integrate with ZOHO. So here we're going to explain how we can integrate ZOHO CRM with the Yastar PBX. So before that, we can just go through like how the traditional telephone system works in an organization. So what are the pain areas like they are facing nowadays? So the traditional PBX system, so they have an old IVR system which is attending by the PBX system, and it is transferring to the operator. And we don't have any details, or we don't have any options whether the call is answered or whether the call is transferred to the particular extension. And whenever the operator is attending by the calls, like they want to ask to the customers like whether the like what is their names and what is the queries and everything, and we want to ask every history and details with the customer, so it's getting frustrated to the customer. So let me go to the challenges with our modern telephone systems and CRMs. Without the CRMs, like what are the challenges facing by the organization for their operations. So for attending the calls, so we know that like the contacts, I mean the customer services are very important for any organization. So to communication is one of the main channels call nowadays. So whenever the customers are calling, they want to wait more times to attend the calls, and very minimal options to automate the IVR systems and route the calls to the particular extensions or departments. And when the call is answered, it is very difficult without a CRM. It is very difficult to understand what is the customer registry, how many transactions they made, and all the details we want to ask to the customer, or we want to check. It will take a lot of time, and customer want to wait on hold in the call. And there is no option. And when it comes to the management side, they don't have any details like how many customers are calling to the office, and how many are answered, and what is the service quality we offer to the customer. So we don't have any options for that. All right. So what Febno Technologies, we are going to recommend you to update your telephony as well as CRM system to advanced one. So which is here, it is CRM, ZOHO CRM, which can integrate with your Yastar PBX system. So what are the benefits we are getting when we are integrate the CRM? And I mean, we know that like the CRM, ZOHO CRM is very much capable to handle many things, and there are a lot of automations. I just already explained that. So along with that, how we can integrate the telephony system, how it will benefit to the organization. So first one is when you are implementing a Yastar PBX, we can set up advanced IVR systems where you can have multiple options and multiple routing of the calls. So which will lead very quickly the customers can reach their destination, I mean the extensions. And it can create a queue, like different queues it can create, and based on the queues, the customers can wait in the queue, and it will automatically distribute the calls to the group members, I mean the extensions, and all the group members is created in ZOHO CRM as well. So when all the transactions will be logged into the CRM automatically. And the main challenges the customers are facing, whenever the calls are coming, there are a lot of calls are missing. So they don't have any provisions to call back to the customer. I mean, every call is his business. So they don't have any options to call back the customers, and they don't have any of data for missed calls. So that is providing by the Yastar, as well as we are getting the information in the ZOHO CRM. So we'll get the call logs. So what is the benefit? Like when you are integrated with your telephony system with ZOHO CRM, we'll get a call pop-up. So whenever the calls are coming, so the operator or the agent will get a pop-up with the, I mean, the unique value will be the customer phone number. So any details you already saved with the phone number, that all history will automatically display on the agent's desktop. And we'll get a call journal, like we'll get a history of the calls, like who was attended the calls before. Every details will be available there. And automatically in CRM, I mean ZOHO, we can create automatically lead, auto leads we can create. So every unique numbers are coming to the your telephone. I mean calls are coming. So it will automatically create a lead in the CRM system. So you won't miss any follow-ups, any transactions. You will get all the proper documents, and every call will be recorded for quality and training purpose. So you can retrieve the call recording if any disputes happen. And then the ZOHO as well as the Yastar, that is a centralized system. You can access anywhere in the world. I mean, mostly the managers and the decision makers are like usually traveling. They can access what are happening in the offices from anywhere. So when we are integrating a ZOHO CRM with Yasha PBX, so I'll just explain, I'll give a workflow sample here. The call will be received in the Yasha PBX, and Yasha will attend the calls automatically, and it will be forwarded to the call queue. And when it is reached to the queue system will check whether any extensions are available in that queue mapper. So then the call will be transferred to that extension. And if there is no extensions are available, then it will be held in the queue. But outmoded, I mean, all PBX systems don't have these options. And what will happen? It will ring in at the extension side and round robin or sequential. And there is no option to understand whether the extensions are free to take the calls or not. So, like customer want to wait long time and getting ring back, and the calls are missing. But here you have a queue management system to handle the calls. And when if any available extensions mapper with that queue, when the call is routed to the particular extension, the call will be reaching to the extension. At the same time, they will get a pop-up from the CRM system. Yeah, they are getting a call. So the moment when they are answering the call, they have all the information about the customer. If the customer is already registered with them, then they don't want to ask, like they can welcome with the customer's names. For example, Mohammed is calling to our company, and I'm the agent, so I'm taking that call. Hi, Mr. Mohammed, how may I assist you? So it will feel and it will improve your customer service quality as well. And when it is the pop-up is displayed in the same page itself, like you can see the call journals, like who was attended the call, and like how many times the customer trying to reach you, and what are the status of each time. Everything will be there. And along with the CRM, so if you want to create a service desk, or if you want to create a ticketing system along with that, that is also possible. We can create a workflow inside the ZOHO CRM, and then whenever, based on the conditions, we can create auto tickets in the desk application. So every call will be generated ticketing system. If you are running a support system, like every call will be creating a ticketing system, and you will get a proper follow-up, and you can improve your customer quality and service quality. So here, I just want to introduce what are the products and licenses you require for the implementation. So when in the side of Yasha, you require a Yasha P-Series PBX system and enterprise license, which we want required to integrate with ZOHO, and every agents every agents required a desktop system for getting a call pop-up, and we require internet connection both ZOHO and Yasha. And in the ZOHO side, like we can have a CRM license. If we require an auto ticketing system, we can take the ZOHO desk license, and we require a stable internet connection. This is all like I want to introduce to you, and we have implemented this a couple of customers, and they're very satisfied with the service. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. Like we are happy to answer your questions.
Ajit, I think there is a question that how is Shopify integration possibilities with the ZOHO? I think it will be great if you can just clear-cut answer for this.
Sure. Okay, actually, I'm not able to see the question. Okay, but anyway, let me answer that. So Shopify integration, we do have an extension in ZOHO's marketplace. Okay, for Shopify. So you can make use of that extension from ZOHO's marketplace to go ahead and have it integrated. I hope that answers your question.
So hopefully that extension will be working fine with the Shopify. I think there is any more add-ons to be done to that?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So what you need to do is, so we have an extension. If you just search for Shopify in Zoho CRM's marketplace, so you'll get an extension which you can install and download it, and you can integrate it with your Zoho CRM application, and it will work seamlessly. If not, the other option what we can suggest is, so hope so we also have another integrator tool called Zoho Flow. Okay, so Zoho Flow is mainly used to integrate various third-party applications with Zoho. So within Zoho Flow, we have provided Shopify as a brand where you can make use of Shopify, where you can connect Shopify and Zoho CRM together.
Okay. I think there is few more questions. I think hopefully you can see that the questions, Ajit, from your
Yes,
side.
yes. So one question what I can see is, which programming languages should be used for customization, right? So when it comes to internal customization, we do have Deluge, okay, where we have also documentations for Deluge, where you can go ahead and learn that, and can be used. However, when you're building other custom solutions using widgets or SDKs, so most of the widgets or SDKs or micro applications are built using JS, or it is built using Node, or it is built using Python, and so on. Okay, so these are the languages. If you know, it will be additionally helpful for building widgets as well as software development kits.
Okay, Ajit, one question from my side. Sorry for that. If the customer is using
Yes.
some sort of that third-party ERP system, just like Odoo or SAP,
Okay.
or just like Oracle or something like that,
Mhm.
whether we can use only this CRM module from the Zoho and we can integrate seamlessly with all these external third-party ERPs?
Yes, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, because as I said initially, when it comes to Zoho's APIs, our APIs are completely open. Okay, so using our APIs, as long as the other applications APIs are open, you can go ahead and seamlessly integrate between these applications and have the data flow, both ways.
Done. I guess no. So I guess everyone had a very insightful session. Would like to thank Febno's team. Would like to thank Ajit for sparing his time from his busy schedule and addressing us with each and every aspect of CRM. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining us as well. Afzal, you want to like to add anything?
Thank you, Nishar, and thank you, Ajit, for it. It was a really wonderful session from your side, and also Nijat, and all the participants. Really would like to thank you all for attending these sessions. Anyway, thanks. We will be coming up with some more new sessions during that coming week itself. Sure, we'll just try to meet you. Anyway, thanks.